Have you ever wondered why so many elders in Japan seem to defy the typical aging process? While many of us in the West accept frailty and muscle loss as an inevitable part of growing older, it's not uncommon to see Japanese nonagenarians living with remarkable vigor, tending their gardens, walking miles each day, lifting their great-grandchildren with a joyful smile. What is their secret? Is it simply good genes? Or is there something more, something accessible to all of us, hidden in their daily habits? The answer, my friends, might just be waiting for you on their breakfast table. A simple yet profound meal that has nourished generations and built a foundation of strength that lasts a lifetime. Today, I want to share this secret with you. It is not a magic pill or a complicated exercise machine. It is a humble, traditional breakfast, a cornerstone of the Japanese diet that researchers, including my colleagues and I, have studied for decades. We will explore how this specific meal can help you fight back against sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength that can rob us of our independence. This is not just about adding years to your life, adding strength, adding vitality to your years. Are you ready to discover how you can build a body that supports you, keeps you active, and allows you to live fully, even at 80, 90, and beyond? Welcome to our community at SeniorMD. So what exactly is this miraculous breakfast that fuels the strength of Japan's oldest citizens? Forget the sugary cereals, pastries, or simple toast that often grace Western breakfast tables. The traditional Japanese breakfast, known as Ichiju Sansai, one soup, three sides. One soup, three sides is a beautifully balanced, savory affair. At its heart, you will almost always find a bowl of steaming miso soup, a serving of fluffy steamed rice, a piece of grilled fish, and a variety of small side dishes. These sides, or okazu, often include pickled vegetables, tsukemono seasoned seaweed, known as nori, and crucially, natto. This meal might sound complex, but its preparation is a ritual of simplicity and intention. The miso soup is a flavorful, warming broth made from fermented soybean paste. The fish, often mackerel or salmon, is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and high-quality protein. The rice provides sustained energy to fuel the morning's activities. Each small side dish adds a burst of flavor, texture, and a diverse array of vitamins and minerals. It is a symphony of nutrition designed to awaken the body gently and provide it with everything it needs to build and maintain its vital tissues, especially muscle. Understanding the silent thief of strength. Before we delve deeper into why the Japanese breakfast is so effective, it is crucial that we understand the opponent we are facing: sarcopenia. The term may sound technical, but its effects are deeply personal and familiar to many. Sarcopenia is the progressive and generalized loss of skeletal muscle mass and strength that occurs with advancing age. It is not just about looking less toned. It is a serious condition that can drastically reduce quality of life. It is the reason why simple tasks like opening a jar, climbing a flight of stairs, getting up from a chair can become monumental challenges. It is a primary cause of frailty, falls, loss of independence among seniors. Think of your muscles as your body's engine and armor. They power every movement you make, from the blink of an eye to a walk in the park. They also protect your bones, support your joints, play a vital role in your metabolism, helping to regulate blood sugar. As we age, if we are not proactive, this powerful engine begins to lose horsepower. Starting as early as our 30s, we can begin to lose 3 to 5% of our muscle mass per decade. This process often accelerates dramatically after the age of 65. Sarcopenia is the silent thief that slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, steals our strength, steals our confidence, and steals our freedom to live life on our own terms. It is largely a result of lifestyle factors, with two main culprits: inactivity, inadequate nutrition. Because sarcopenia is largely driven by lifestyle, it means we have the power to influence it. We can fight back. We can slow its progression, halt it in its tracks, and in many cases, even reverse some of the muscle loss that has already occurred. Now let's connect the dots. How does a breakfast of fish, rice, and miso soup directly combat sarcopenia? Fish, rice, miso soup. The answer lies in the simple science of muscle protein synthesis. Your muscles are in constant flux, breaking down old protein and building new. Think of it like a brick wall being repaired. To keep it strong, you need new bricks, amino acids from the protein you eat. In older adults, breakdown can outpace building, causing muscle loss over time. The key: give a significant dose of high-quality protein to tip the scales back. A serving of grilled salmon or mackerel gives about 20 to 25 grams of complete protein, a strong stimulus for muscle synthesis. Studies show that one concentrated meal with that amount is especially effective for older adults. Small, spread-out protein intakes often fail to reach the anabolic threshold. This breakfast delivers a concentrated dose when your body needs it most. Timing matters. After an overnight fast, your body is catabolic, breaking down tissues for energy. A protein-rich breakfast reverses that, flipping you into building mode. Sugary, carb-heavy breakfasts miss this chance. They give energy but not the protein bricks for repair. The type of protein matters. Fish protein is complete and rich in leucine, the key amino acid. Leucine is the master switch for muscle protein synthesis. Combined with other amino acids from fish and soybeans and miso soup, it provides ideal fuel for regeneration, a simple, time-tested solution born from tradition and science. While the fish provides the main protein punch, we must not overlook the humble, yet incredibly powerful fermented soybeans found in miso and natto. These foods are true nutritional superstars and a key reason for the breakfast's profound health benefits. Fermentation is a process where microorganisms like bacteria and yeast break down food components, transforming them into a more nutritious and digestible form. In the case of soybeans, fermentation unlocks a treasure trove of health-promoting compounds that are not as readily available in their unfermented state, such as in tofu or edamame. Let's first talk about miso, the base of the warming soup. Miso is a paste made from soybeans fermented with salt and a fungus called Aspergillus oryzae. This process not only makes the protein in the soybeans easier for your body to absorb, but it also creates beneficial probiotics. These are the good bacteria that support a healthy gut microbiome. A healthy gut is essential for proper nutrient absorption, meaning you get more muscle-building benefit from all the food you eat. Furthermore, a balanced gut microbiome helps to reduce chronic inflammation throughout the body, and since chronic inflammation is a known accelerator of sarcopenia, miso soup is fighting muscle loss on two fronts. Then we have natto, an acquired taste for Westerners due to its strong smell and sticky, stringy texture, but revered in Japan for its health properties. Natto is made from whole soybeans fermented with Bacillus subtilis. Beyond being another excellent source of plant-based protein, natto is one of the richest natural sources of a remarkable nutrient, vitamin K2. While vitamin K1 is known for blood clotting, vitamin K2 plays a completely different and vital role. It helps direct calcium into your bones and teeth, and helps keep it out of your arteries and soft tissues. Strong bones are the essential framework your muscles need to function, making vitamin K2 a critical partner in musculoskeletal health. The benefits of natto do not stop there. Fermentation also produces a unique enzyme called nattokinase. Preliminary research suggests nattokinase may help support healthy blood circulation by breaking down fibrin, a protein involved in blood clotting. Improved circulation means better delivery of oxygen and nutrients, including muscle-building amino acids to your muscles. So, while you enjoy your breakfast, these fermented soy products are working quietly in the background, improving your digestion, reducing inflammation, strengthening your bones, and enhancing your circulation. They are the secret support crew for your muscles. The wisdom of the Japanese approach to health extends far beyond the list of ingredients. It's a philosophy of eating deeply woven into daily life. Harahachi-bu, eat until 80% full, popularized in Okinawa and practiced by elders. Caloric moderation, a powerful tool against aging, prevents metabolic stress from overeating, linked to longevity, linked to reduced age-related disease. It builds mindfulness, listening to hunger and satiety. Stop before you're stuffed, leave a little room. Combine gentle restriction with nutrient-dense foods for balanced nourishment. Emphasis on variety. Eat a rainbow of foods. Ichiju Sansai naturally encourages variety. Small seasonal side dishes, okazu, rotate through flavors. Spinach ohitashi, hijiki seaweed salad, simmered daikon radish. These provide phytonutrients. These provide vitamins. These provide minerals. That diversity supplies antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, protecting cells including muscle cells from oxidative stress. Like giving your body a daily toolkit of protective gear. Eating together and with gratitude is key. Meals are social, time for connection and conversation. Social meals reduce stress and improve mental well-being. Saying itadakimasu expresses gratitude before a meal. While the protein and fermented soy are the lead performers in our muscle-building orchestra, the other components of the traditional Japanese breakfast play crucial supporting roles, creating a symphony of nutrition that works in perfect harmony. We've focused on its protein content, but it's also one of the world's best sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These healthy fats are famous for their heart and brain benefits, but they're also powerful allies for your muscles. Omega-3s are potent anti-inflammatory agents, helping to soothe the low-grade chronic inflammation that can accelerate sarcopenia. Furthermore, some research suggests that omega-3 fatty acids can actually enhance muscle protein synthesis, particularly in older adults. They seem to make the muscle cells more sensitive to the anabolic signals from protein and exercise. Think of them as priming your muscles, making them more receptive to the build commands sent by the amino acids from the fish and miso. In the context of a balanced meal, this is not an empty carb. It provides complex carbohydrates that are digested slowly, offering a steady release of glucose into the bloodstream. Importantly, having an adequate source of carbohydrate energy spares the protein you've just eaten from being burned for fuel. This allows the protein to be used for its primary structural purpose, repairing and building your muscles. This is not just folk wisdom. The benefits are increasingly being validated by rigorous scientific research from prestigious institutions around the world. Researchers at Tokyo University and the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology have conducted extensive longitudinal studies on aging populations. Their findings consistently link the traditional Japanese diet, fish, soy products, vegetables, and seaweed, with lower rates of frailty, sarcopenia, and greater physical independence in later life. One notable study published in the British Medical Journal followed thousands of Japanese adults and found that those who adhered closely to the Japanese dietary guidelines had a lower risk of all-cause mortality, including from cardiovascular disease. The focus on a protein-rich breakfast is also strongly supported by clinical research in geriatric nutrition. A landmark study from the University of Texas Medical Branch demonstrated this clearly. For older adults, consuming an even distribution of protein across 3 meals was less effective for muscle protein synthesis than consuming a larger dose, around 30 grams, in one of those meals. This bolus of amino acids provides a powerful anabolic stimulus that is uniquely effective at overcoming the anabolic resistance often seen in aging muscle, where muscles become less responsive to lower doses of protein. Even institutions like the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, while not studying the Japanese breakfast specifically, have published extensive research highlighting the benefits of its core components. Their work has championed the consumption of fish rich in omega-3s for reducing inflammation and cardiovascular risk, and they've noted the health advantages of plant-based protein sources like soy. The World Health Organization, in its Guidelines for Healthy Aging, emphasizes maintaining muscle mass through adequate protein intake and regular physical activity, principles perfectly embodied by the traditional Japanese lifestyle. The evidence is clear and converging from multiple fields of study. What these studies collectively tell us is that the Japanese breakfast is not a magic bullet, but a brilliant, time-tested nutritional strategy. It's a practical application of what scientists are discovering in their laboratories about muscle metabolism, gut health, and inflammation. The Okinawan Centenarian Study, which I have been a part of for decades, has shown that diet is a cornerstone of the longevity and health span seen in the world's longest-lived people. Their diet, while distinct, shares the core principles of the mainland Japanese breakfast: nutrient-dense, plant-forward, rich in healthy fats, and moderate in calories. The science confirms what Japanese grandmothers have known for centuries. A good breakfast builds a strong body for life. Reading about this wonderful tradition is inspiring, but how can you translate this knowledge into action in your own kitchen, especially if you're not accustomed to savory breakfasts? The key is to start small and adapt the principles to your own tastes and what's available to you. You don't have to replicate the meal exactly to reap the benefits. The goal is to build a breakfast that is rich in protein, includes healthy fats, incorporates fermented foods, and includes vegetables. Think of it as your personal blueprint for a stronger morning. A great first step is to add a quality protein source to your breakfast. If grilled fish feels like too big a leap, start with 2 or 3 eggs, scrambled or boiled. A generous serving of plain Greek yogurt is another excellent option, providing a significant protein boost. If you enjoy savory flavors, consider a simple bowl of miso soup. Instant miso soup packets are widely available and take only a minute to prepare with hot water. You can even add some leftover shredded chicken or tofu to it for an extra protein kick. The aim is to get close to that 20 to 30 gram protein target to really wake up your muscles. Next, try to incorporate a fermented food. If you're adventurous, you can find natto in most Asian grocery stores. Try mixing a small amount with a dash of soy sauce and serving it over a small portion of brown rice. If natto is not for you, a cup of kefir or a side of kimchi with your eggs can provide those beneficial probiotics. The goal is to feed your gut microbiome. Also, try to add a vegetable or a fruit. Sliced avocado on the side of your eggs provides healthy fats and fiber. A handful of spinach wilted into your scramble, or some berries in your Greek yogurt adds valuable vitamins and antioxidants. Finally, practice the art of mindful eating. Put away your phone, turn off the television, and sit down at the table. Take a moment to look at your food and appreciate it. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and pay attention to your body's signals of fullness. Try to stop when you feel satisfied, not stuffed. Making this small change in how you eat can be just as transformative as changing what you eat. Remember, this is not about perfection. It's about progress. Choose 1 or 2 of these ideas to try this week. Be patient and kind to yourself as you build a new, powerful morning ritual. We've traveled on a journey together today. From the breakfast tables of Japan to the inner workings of our own muscles. We've unveiled the golden breakfast and understood the science behind its power against sarcopenia. The path to retaining strength, vigor, independence is not paved with complex formulas or expensive supplements, but with mindful, nourishing choices that begin with our very first meal of the day. The key takeaways are simple. Prioritize a significant dose of protein at breakfast, embrace the power of fermented foods, and eat with mindfulness and gratitude. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and imagine a future version of yourself. See yourself a year from now, 5 years from now, feeling stronger and more stable on your feet. Picture yourself easily carrying your groceries, playing with your grandchildren on the floor, and getting back up with ease, and continuing to enjoy the hobbies and activities that bring you joy. This is not a fantasy. This is a real, achievable possibility. Your body has an incredible, innate capacity for healing and regeneration. It's never too late to start giving it the tools it needs to thrive. Every meal is a new opportunity to build a stronger you. This is a message of profound hope. You are the architect of your own health. The choices you make today are the foundation of your strength tomorrow. Do not let the narrative of inevitable decline define your aging journey. Instead, embrace this new dawn, this opportunity to reclaim your power and rewrite your story. The strength to live a full, independent, and joyful life is within your reach, waiting to be unlocked by the nourishment you provide your body and the belief you have in its potential. You are capable of so much more than you might imagine. I invite you to join our community of strong seniors. Subscribe to our newsletter for more insights and practical tips for healthy aging. Share this article with a friend, a family member, or a caregiver who needs to hear this message of hope. Most importantly, I want to hear from you. Please leave a comment below. Share your own stories, your breakfast experiments, your challenges, and your successes. Your journey can inspire and support countless others. Let's walk this path together, building a future where aging is synonymous not with frailty, but with wisdom, resilience, and enduring strength.